Hello, this is davidji, and welcome to another week of Life Tools. This week, we're diving deep into fear. So what are our top few fears? Fear of speaking our voice, allowing ourselves to be heard. Fear of owning our impact. The fear of you presenting yourself in a particular moment and it not being received as well as you might like. Fear of being alone. We've all got that love thing. Am I lovable? Will I be loved? Will I die alone? Will my life be this lonely, just me and the couch type of existence? Our fear of not being worthy, valuable compared to somebody else. And lastly, our fear of failure. The fear that if I do it, I'll fail, and then what? So these types of fears are trickling through all beings, all people, all animals on the planet. How do we move through these fears? Well, what is a fear? It's an emotion. Essentially, it's emotion. It's a symptom that somewhere you have gone against the balance, that you're not truly aligned with the universal flow. Why does it manifest? We like to please people. We have a certain persona that we've created, and we want people to see that persona in every moment. We want to be perceived as being relevant, being valid, being worth paying attention to, worth being loved, worth being listened to, that we have something to contribute. Essentially, those needs, the 4 A's, attention, affection, appreciation, and acceptance. We're all trying to grab those, and our fear of either not getting them or losing them when we think we've already got them can keep us in inertia, can keep us from taking that powerful and important step in our lives. So what's the worst that could happen? You say something and people giggle at you. You write something and someone deletes it. You show up and say, okay, I'm here, I've arrived. And people are like, yeah, we get it. We're unimpressed. You open your heart because it's been hurt, and so you've been keeping it closed for so long, but you open it up and say to someone, you know, I really like you, I really love you, I have special feelings for you, I love being with you. And that person says, me too. Or, I don't really feel that way about you. Okay, what's the worst that could happen? You go back home. Wake up the next morning. It's a new day. And the fear of failure. If Thomas Edison can fail more than 10, 15, 17,000 times creating the light bulb, and every time we flick on the switch, we don't go, oh, that loser, Edison. We go, nothing. We take it for granted. We take his 16,999 failures for granted. So why do you think people are going to be focusing on yours? As long as you get back up, that's what people pay attention to. And so why don't this week, when our biggest fear creeps up into us, our throat closes up, our throat chakra goes, our heart closes down, our manipura closes down. Whatever aspect of you just constricts and shrinks. In that moment, when that happens, remind yourself, Aham brahmasmi, baby. I am the universe. As long as you're aligned, as long as you're on this planet, everybody you're interacting with is at the same exact level as you. They're afraid also. Their hearts have been broken. They need validation. They're unsure of whether they're going to die alone. We all are. These are universal fears. So let's let the universal fears, embrace them, connect to them, and let them go. You know, if you're afraid of being bitten by a rattlesnake, that's a real fear. You should look around to make sure there's no rattlesnakes around. If you're afraid of being eaten by a bear, find out if there's any bears around in your neighborhood. False evidence appearing real is what fear is. False evidence appearing real. So let's not take the false evidence. Let's take the real evidence. What is that real evidence? There's a divine light in me that's also in you. And when you're in that space and I'm in that space, we are one. What's some more evidence? Everybody needs a little more love. Everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. Everyone is human. No one's above you. No one's getting it all. The pie is not constricted with only one slice left. The pie is big and getting bigger. The world is infinite and magnificent. And whatever you want, you can have. So open your heart today. Take a chance. Take a chance on love. Take a chance on trust. Take a chance on the universe. Take a chance on you and see where your life leads. At the moment you feel that pain, remember, Aham brahmasmi, I am the universe. The universe is not afraid. It's abundant and whole and perfect and pure. And since you are an expression of it, so are you. In the meantime, let's meditate, and I'll see you in the gap. Namaste.